Hello, welcome to the reading of my prose poem River, which is illustrated with a traditional photographic process called cyanotype. And cyanotypes are known for their shades of blue. I'm slightly obsessed with blue and also with water, and so this is one of the reasons why this is my sort of chosen mode. And also because cyanotypes are typically developed with products that are found in everyday and are natural products. Water or water and vinegar or water and citric acid are used to develop the image. The image can be toned or tinted or bleached with various products like tea, coffee, plants, leaves, things like that. The papers too are natural, European papers like cotton rag or Japanese papers made with mulberry, sometimes with swirly mulberry, really beautiful papers. And I tend to also choose or find materials that are there at the sites that I photograph and that I write about and try to incorporate those in the image making process. So for this poem, which is really about being in Varanasi and at the Ganges, I took a little vial of Ganges silt and I used that in the developing process and the toning process. And that's why there's a little bit of a muddied effect through some of the images from this project. I prefaced River with a couple of lines from Percy Shelley, and I think they're particularly apt. The fountains mingle with the river, nothing in the world is single. 1. At arm's length. The couple spend a hot day in the tangle of narrow passages that end at the Ganges. Squeezed onto a street side stool, they spoon sweet lassi from a clay pot. A river of bodies flows by at nose level. Scorched haunches of cows and rivuletted midriffs of serried wives. Then a corpse on a bamboo frame on its way to fire and water. Her throat narrows. He is happy with his doubled rations. 2. 20 steps down. Their Haveli, which once served as a residence for the aged, is reachable only by boat or on foot. After a dinner of vegetable tallies and smuggled wine, he looks at maps while she lies flat in the tub and guiltily lets the shower run over her. As the sounds of boat traffic come in through the window, she wonders at the river's mysterious course to her bath. She thinks about the nearness, the intimacy of it all. She is awed by Mother Ganga's family tree, the crouching boys who brush their teeth, spitting into her bosom, the oleaginous women of unwavering faith who fill their plastic bottles with her coffee-colored and clotted liquid. The dogs and goats scavenging at the burning ghats before the smoldering bones are swept into the bowels of Ganga Mata. 3. Spitting distance. Every evening the couple watches an impossibly thin man perform his routine at the river's edge. With an emaciated grace, he soaps himself vigilantly, his head white with lather. He scrubs and dips, scrubs and dips. His backbone, like those of the water buffalo, dominates his body's topography. 4. Beneath. She cannot help but wonder, what did feet and hooves touch in the sedimental entrails of Ma Ganga? What bones, what memories, what dreams? Where were the flesh-eating turtles? Religion christened the river a goddess. The law decreed her a living entity, a rightful person. Motherhood made her sick. 5. 6,895 miles away. The couple is silent on the boat that ferries them away on this last day beside the Ganges. They watch a meditating pilgrim float by, his body a diya. She recalls the faraway river of her youth, crowded with freshwater clams and clogged by beaver-felled trees. That spinal river cut through the prairies as it had a childhood scrubbed clean by elbow grease and Sunday sermons. Security came then in the careful apportioning of clean and dirty, human and animal, godly and worldly. That prairie river, like this gluttonous Ganges, had overflowed its bounds more than once to consume swathes of terra firma. In the receding, it disgorged the bones of buildings, of bodies, and of cautious ambitions. This, the persistent lesson of the river. Partitions will not hold.